everyone, I thought I'd give you a quick look at one of my new art journals. I started this one with the idea of keeping things very simple, focusing mainly on silver and gold and using some of Imagination Crafts stencils because I love using them with my sparkle medium and my starlights, but I wanted to use them in a different way. I wanted to use them with sort of pencils and then start doodling inside them and things like that. So I got myself one of these black paper. This is a Dowler Rowney spiral bound book. It's an A5 one and it's got black sort of card paper on it. And as you can see here, I've just used one of the Imagination Crafts leaf stencils, and I've been using Faber-Castell gold pip pen here and also a Faber-Castell silver pip pen to do the different effects. And then I've just sort of drawn out with wording and lettering different sort of words and sentences that mean a bit to me. So that's one of the pages. That's another Imagination Crafts stencil, and as you can see, I've started to doodle in here just to change it about a bit and just to see how I can make it my own. And then I've started doing this one here. I haven't finished this page yet, but I'm just going to continue moving around the star stencil, and this one obviously has got the unique on it. And I thought I'd just give you a quick look at what I've been doing and how I've been doing it. So I haven't been taping down the stencil at all. I've just been using my hand to sort of hold it down a little bit. I really love working on this black card. I've never actually done it before, but I'm really liking it now. So all I've been doing is just using it kind of like how a child would use a stencil, really. My son's actually been working with these stencils, which was purely by accident. I left one on the side and then I looked down and caught him using his crayons all over it, and I had a panic for a few seconds thinking, oh my gosh, he's going to ruin it. And then I realised actually these Imagination Crafts stencils are really good quality and they can sort of take being battered around by children, so that's another good thing. And I saw some offers on Huchanda actually, and the prices that they're offering are absolutely amazing. So if you're going to get some for yourself, I would definitely recommend, if you've got sort of children of your own or grandchildren, to get some for them as well. You can probably hear in the background, that's my youngest son Finley. He is home with me today and we are up in my upstairs craft room, which I did a little tour video of the other day. If you haven't already seen it, you can sort of get an idea of where we're sat. In the living room, me in my craft corner and him over on the sofa at the moment, chatting away to himself. So here we go. It's just as simple as this really. I just sort of go round drawing in. Sometimes I will just do the outline and then I'll colour it in or doodle my own designs when I lift the stencil up, and sometimes I will completely fill in the outlines, sort of like that. And then I'm just going to finish this bit off here. It's quite a therapeutic sort of art journal, this one, because it's not, you don't have to think too much about what you're doing. It's just sort of sketching and stenciling out. A lot of my art journals are sort of messy and sort of ink sprays, sparkle medium, that sort of thing. It's quite nice to do an art journal where it's not too messy. It's something simple that I can just do when I've got 5 minutes, just to experiment with new stencils before I start covering them in paint and things. But again, these stencils here, they're 15 by 15, these stencils from Imagination, and they wash really easily. So even if you do cover them in paint or sparkle medium, all their products are water based. So if you're using them with their products, you know that it's going to be okay, because you can just drop it in a thing of water and it will all wash off, and then you can look after them. So I will lift this up in a second. It becomes quite addictive. You don't want to stop once you start doing this, but I'll lift it up and give you a little look. There you go, you can see, and then I can just colour these in and just have a play around really. I quite like these pens as well, these Faber-Castell Pit pen. It just says 251, so, and it's a 1.5. There we go, so if you're wondering what it is I'm using there. And then sometimes I sort of go around and I find little dots. They sort of add a nice detail to things. I'm not sure why, but I quite enjoy using dots. So yeah, that's my new art journal, my stenciling gold and silver art journal, and I'll probably use a few other bits and pieces in there, but that's the bulk of what I'm doing. And then you can either wash it off with a wet wipe if you like to keep them perfectly clean, or as I say, just a bowl of water and just sponge clean them so you can look after them. But they're really nice and sturdy, so they're worth getting your hands on if you like doing stencils. I hope you enjoyed looking at my art journal, and if you've got any questions, please do leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.